Mind me back, keep your mitts off me drink. Eddie!
Huh?
Have you seen Kat?
No, quite a great idea.
You sure?
Yeah.
Kat? Kat, you there?
Can you tell me what you're feeling?
What I'm feeling is, why did I listen to that nosy cow who said I should come here?
Well, you've every right to sit in silence for the whole hour. But now that you're here, perhaps you could try talking a little. Tell me about Annie.
She's no right to just disappear like that. I mean, people don't just vanish. Not in a small town like Fleetwood, no. You can't even nip off to Blackpool for a dirty weekend without getting sussed.
Do you think Annie might have taken it into her head to start a new life?
No, she's not like that, not Annie. No, she'd never go without telling me. Anyway, her passport is still on a dressing table, and her bank account hasn't been touched.
Have you found anything that's helped you cope with your pain?
The pillows help a bit. Block things out. Soften the edges like cotton wool. And make you sleepy though. And dry up your mouth. Can I have some of this?
Anything else?
Sounds really bad, but even finding her body would help. I used to be certain something to cry about. I could have a funeral and hymns and a grave, and then, then try and get on with life.
It must be awful to live with such uncertainty.
Yeah. Can't stop making a list of what ifs. I mean, what if I popped in for breakfast like I sometimes did? What if the police missed some really important clue? What if she wasn't happy and I hadn't guessed? What if I never find out and there's nothing except more waiting, more of this frozen limbo of not knowing?
What I'm hearing is just how many questions you have.
Yeah? And no bloody answers.
Kath Swarbrick, 33, referred by Blackpool General following a suicide attempt on the 2nd anniversary of her sister's disappearance. Obsessive thinking, some social withdrawal, sense of a frozen void within.
The house search. It showed no evidence of a struggle. The neighbours. Didn't see any dodgy characters hanging about. We interviewed her boyfriend 3 times. And our colleagues at the ticketing office all made full statements.
Yeah, well, you got to keep looking.
The last known sighting of Annie was on CCTV at Associated British Sports Yard. We interviewed everyone there. We splashed posters throughout Lancashire.
What?
And there's nothing. Without evidence of any wrongdoing, there's very little else we can do. She's on the missing persons register, of course. Are you all right, love? You fancy a brew?
Yeah.
Only machine stuff, I'm afraid.
At least it's warm and wet. now. Just leave me now, going what to take. Bollocks.
And they just handed it over.
Yeah, well, I meant to, so for God's sake, don't tell no one. This copper reckons seeing the last known picture of the night out. Yeah, I tried to play it last night and I just got like dots and flashes and...
I'm not surprised. They're encoded for security purposes. They only work on our system.
She's got her high heels on. What is she doing down there?
She looks a bit like you.
You ever meet her?
The camera down at the ticket office, so I feel like I know her, but never actually met her, no. Okay, it's all yours, 30 minutes and then I'll have to chuck you out, okay?
Yeah. Flipping up. Think of something nice. Bobby Shafter's come to see. Silver wood goes on his knee. Come back
It's a bit flaky this far back. No. Here we go, August, September, October. Just scroll down to the same time code.
12/17, 17th of October. We'll see her in a minute.
You're down that alleyway, you've got to pass the camera, right?
Yeah?
From there you go into the blind spot between the two cameras. Dead ground, we call it. We're going to get picked up by the second camera, no choice. It's either that or reappear on the first. You understand?
That's the funny thing, innit? Doesn't matter how well you know someone, you can't know everything.
No, you can't.
No, you can't know all the places they go, all the people they see, all the bad stuff lying in wait for them. Set me thinking. I don't know about fate, I suppose. What gets me is, by rights, I'm the one who should have vanished, not Annie.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It's alright, is it? was the wild one, see? Mum always reckoned I'd come proper. Not Annie though. No, she was a good girl. What's that for? Oh. Skint, are you?
Parents sometimes categorize their children, the good one, the bad one. But the truth's more complex than that.
No. When Mum died, I got worse. I couldn't afford to drink every night. Drugs were cheaper. Head mistress caught me smoking a joint in toilets and booted me out of school. So I chucked a brick through a window. Spent the night in the police cell. I didn't give a shit.
And what did Annie do?
Fetched me home. Yeah. Spent months struggling to keep me on the straight and narrow. When I finally calmed down a bit, I tried to make it up to her. Poor Annie. She must have been missing Mum as well. Anyway, after watching the tape, I went down there.
Yeah?
It's bloody spooky. Makes you feel like you're in between two places, one that's real and one that isn't. And I had this vision, suppose you'd call it. Weird, fucking trippy. And I've not taken anything, if that's what you're thinking.
It crossed my mind.
When people see something that isn't there, do you think it means anything?
So long ago, Anne.
Oh, come on. There must be something you remember. Please? It's important.
It's not something I could put my finger on, but
But, yeah.
perhaps she was a wee bit different.
Like how?
Sort of up and down, you know. Excited one minute, lost in a dream the next.
You think she might have been in love?
Maybe.
She ever mentioned anyone? Never.
Kept herself to herself, did Annie? You're a sister. Becky, if she was going to tell anyone, it'd have been you.
And there's West Coast Jimmy, right, grinning like and nothing like that. So I said, hey, Jimmy, you some chuff, do you want the lottery or what? And he looked him straight in the eye and he said, I just shagged Sharon in for English. And that's thinking there, last long bit. I never know that.
He's a randy get, that Jimmy, now, isn't he? He'd shag a snake if he could get someone to hold the head.
Yeah, but what if it froze before you put it up? Do you think she licked it down to stick?
Mind you, that stresses her right going home. Should have seen her at fucking Christmas on the table.
Fancy licking mine, Mike and Kath?
I shut up, you didn't have skirt with it stripped round away showing next week's washing.
I should see it all.
Oh, how fly.
Belly of the board or something. Too pissed.
One hand shot was it.
You alright, love?
Right, Rain.
Should you be drinking on them pills?
Oh, stop fussing. Just get right ass to quicker. Half pint on any brothers.
There's always Hurricane Frank.
Bugger off, will you? I'd rather shag a smoke. I was drunk. You know how it is. Stop it. Stop it. I took that marriage either.
Which one?
So that's why you went quiet. Another woman.
It's not like that.
And your baby as well. God, that didn't take you long, did it?
Give me a break, Kath. Pardon if I only disappeared without you giving me a hard time.
yesterday.
What?
Not for real. On CCTV down the docks. Saturday she disappeared. Any idea why she might have gone down there?
Doesn't make sense.
Unless she was meeting someone.
Who?
I don't know. Friend?
What are you trying to say?
I suppose I'm wondering if she could have been seeing someone else.
Leave it out, Kath. We're going to get married in the spring.
There's got to be some reason she just disappeared.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you that she wasn't like that, and if she was, police would have found out.
Yeah, but if she was, what would you have done?
I would have bloody topped her, of course.
Under the circumstances, I call that bad taste.
Under the circumstances, I call that a bad joke.
Oh, pretty hard.
Never really liked me, have you?
It wasn't like that. Not really. Maybe I was just scared you'd take her away from me.
Listen, I loved her. For Christ's sake.
Going down Buffers at the weekend, fancy coming? Pick you up if you like.
No,
What'd you say?
I'm busy.
Doing what?
I'm washing my hair.
All weekend, huh?
Oh, piece of a rope, why don't you?
Looks like that went down like a cup of cold soup. Don't have much luck with the spoiled sisters, do you?
Yeah, well, she's just like her sister were.
found something on the tapes.
You are? I can't do anything.
Well, you could send them off. You said there was places.
All this poring over a tape of a dead person. It's not healthy.
Well, if you want help, I'll find someone who will.
Look, you can't forget about it.
I can't.
You need to get out a bit more. Have a laugh. Have some fun.
I'll make you a deal. You send the tapes to be enhanced. Is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if that shows nothing, I'll quit.
Look, just don't even think about denying it.
Why do you think it's me?
I don't think I know. We got a camera in the ceiling.
Bollocks. You're in trouble.
Will be.
Have you told anyone that it's gone?
Not yet.
And if the tape got returned?
Well, I think that'd be best, don't you, miss?
How soon?
24 hours?
48 do.
You say you saw your sister on a boat?
Yeah. And this was in my hand afterwards. It's real, isn't it?
Yes, it's real, Cat.
Yeah, so what I saw was real as well.
You mean Annie?
Yeah.
And what does seeing Annie in this way make you feel?
I feel happy.
You ever heard of the Elysian Fields?
No.
It's what the ancient Greeks called their afterlife.
Like heaven.
Not quite. But the Greeks believe that when you die, your soul is taken across a river. And the Greek legend speaks about a blind ferryman, Chiron, who rows souls from this life into the next. And that's why the Greeks used to put coins on the tongues of the dead, because that was their fare for the journey across the river of forgetfulness.
Forgetfulness. Oh God, I could do with some of that myself.
Why is that, Kath?
Every bugger's telling me forget, forget. But how can you forget something you don't understand?
The search for understanding is the search we're all on. But some things are beyond understanding. And in the end, we may have to accept them as mysteries.
Do you believe in an afterlife? I think we just die, and that's it.
She had a way of asking me questions I found difficult to answer. At first, I felt slightly trapped. Then I began to enjoy it. I felt challenged, I suppose.
Not all the old thing, was it?
Yeah.
Up till we struck his post. The story goes, years ago, it was a rough night, and Ted, Stocky Ted, drove it in, guess they needed to see him home like. Well, Todd's been in and out 1,000 times since, and it's never budged.
I've been there. I touched it, felt it.
In your dreams, lass. You can't get there. But not before at least there's a tractor to fetch you out, but you can't walk there.
Are you sure?
Aye, positively. You go with gullies and gutters and quicksands like.
If someone drowns, well, what happens to the body? Is it like swept out to sea?
Nothing gets out of there. What goes out comes back. It'll take you a couple of weeks. You'll return eventually.
Always.
Maybe a way to keep the body from going back, but I've never heard about. the video waveform. Drop by tomorrow and I'll explain all. Okay, bye.
Hope isn't a state of mind. It's an undertaking, a piece of work. Hope is different from optimism. There's something blind about optimism, something clear-eyed and honest about hope. In the Bible, John tells us how he glimpsed this world of fresh hope. I was beginning to think of Kath more and more. She'd found a new sense of hope, and I felt culpable. Irrationally, I knew her search was hopeless. Anya must be long since dead. I was beginning to realize just how much hope can hurt a person. Death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for these things are passed away.
2 raw frames containing indeterminate images unnoted. Enhancement to both tapes resulted in some degree of clarification to both images. Well, what's this mean when it's all?
It means the whiz kids down at the facilities have found an image that shouldn't be there, but they haven't got the foggiest what caused it. Look, I'll show you.
It's Annie! It's her! Yeah! Look, this dark bit is her hair. Oh, yeah, these are her eyes.
I can see some fuzzy shapes, okay, but they're just patterns of dark and light.
Why has she got her hands up to her face like that? It looks like she's scared.
You're just seeing what you want to see.
Let's look at the next one. Exactly the same. It's her, I know it is. But this bit here, I don't know what this is. God, it could even be another person. Maybe that is why she's scared.
Listen, Kath, you've got to sort out what's real and what's just wishful thinking.
Oh, these pictures are real enough.
You're wrong. They're just a couple of blips.
Blip?
Yeah. Random magnetic blips.
No. If they're just random blips, how come they're the same?
Oh, for Christ's sake, it's about time you faced it. You're obsessed. You need professional help.
I am getting professional help, actually.
What?
Yeah, Vicar from St. Luke's, counselling twice a week.
Sorry, I didn't realise.
And if he locks me up, I'll make sure you're the first to know.
Kath, please. All this business with Annie. I know it's been terrible for you, but it's time to move on. Time to get a life.
I have got a life. I wake up every morning, don't I? I go to work, come home, eat.
There's nothing more I can do, I'm sorry.
Are you saying I can't come in again?
There's no point.
Can I have the old tape back? The copper needs it.
Of course.
Would you do me a printout? It reminds me of when she first went missing. One a week passed without me thinking I'd seen her. I'd clocked someone who looked a bit like her. Deep down, of course, I didn't really think it was her, but God, I still had to run after him, just to be sure. Yeah. The tapes came back. I reckon they found something. Rogue frames, they said.
And what do you see in this picture?
Annie. Look, there's her. And these two dark bits, they're her eyes. And I think this might be her hands, covering her face. I'm right, yeah?
Well, what I'm hearing from you is that you see Annie in this picture?
That's right, yeah. There's this bit I can't work out. I'm sure there's something there, but I don't know. I don't know what.
Have you ever heard of the Rorschach ink blot test?
No.
What do you see in this picture?
Vandalized page in a prayer book.
Well, I see elephant.
Nah, looks more like a woman.
Well, elephant or woman, they're both equally valid explanations. Equally the products of our individual psyches.
What are you on about?
Last evening, I was flipping through a brochure about India. I thought a trip home might be nice. Well, not surprisingly, there was a picture of an elephant. So, my ink blot image is the remains of something remembered. And maybe that's why you see the picture of a woman.
Those printouts aren't ink blots.
Now, all I'm trying to say is that very often we see what we want to see, what we expect to see.
No, bollocks, no, bollocks. Annie's out on those sands, and she's lost them. Hello. Trying to tell me something, but I don't know what.
Can
I just need someone. Someone just to believe it. This PC party is out back. Do you want to see him? No. Just give him this. Tell him thank you. Hey, wait a minute. Shit. Sir? What are you doing here?
Good answer, same question.
You first.
I help with the maintenance on my time off. Cash in hand. You?
Nah, you think I'm crazy.
Go on, spit it out.
I heard this sound. I thought it might come from you.
Huh?
I have these sort of visions. Like Annie's trying to tell me something.
You kidding me?
You see, you do think I'm nuts.
No, it's not that, Kath. It's just... Well, you know, you've got to get your head round it. And it's gone. She ain't coming back. Never.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say.
Well, no, it's not. I've been to hell and back too. Don't you forget that.
Well, hello, fancy seeing you again. Long time no see. Why are you on tonight? Go over, is it?
What are you on about?
Don't worry though, only joshing. Doesn't pay to be too judgmental in the hotel trade.
Hey?
The Highfield House. Truffle Bowlet. Wednesday nights, bottle of champagne. Room 3 for afters, eh? Remember that?
I never was in a place called Truffle Bowlet. That'll be Annie. My sister. Yeah. People are always confusing us, you know. She never let on. I slap her. I wind her up. How long ago was this?
A couple of years now.
You know his name?
You're joking? That's how you know the married ones. Always paying cash. Always give a false name.
Would you know him if you like? Saw him again.
Might do. Might not. I mean, we get a lot of people through, so.
What's he look like?
Pretty ordinary, really. Medium height, medium build.
Hair?
Brownish.
Christ, that gives me a lot to go on, doesn't it? Try and remember something.
What is this, a friggin' SS?
Hey, Kath. Let me walk you home.
It's not on your way.
Gotta keep you company.
I don't need company.
Everyone needs company.
What?
Everyone needs company. It's the saying, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying no, so piss off, will you, Frank?
You say no to it at Christmas.
Oh, get lost.
Why are you playing hard to get, eh? Hey, look. Don't.
You're fucking at me.
Hey, calm. Look, you know it wasn't like that before. It was fucking magic. You know it were. Lana.
I keep having this idea, and he drowned. That first time at the blind spot, I was underwater. I was being pulled down. It made me panic. I often wonder what it would be like to drown. Feel your lungs fill with water. suppose fish feel something similar, only, you know, the other way around. Drowning in air. Meter on red?
I'm aware we've overrun our session time, but, I need to know how you feel.
I feel like I'm stuck in a now that, well, that isn't kind of real. Feels like, I don't know, like being under a layer of ice. And the layer's getting thicker. And I'm trapped. And I'm freezing. Oh well. That's Matrix Cycle for another day. You know that time in the church? When you put your arm around me? I wasn't freezing then.
Come on. This be happening. Tell me what's the matter. It's pretty you are a bit. Come on, love, what's up?
Spit it out.
It's been a shy week. Frank got me up against the wall.
Bastard. As soon as it flies for him.
Nah, leave it, Elsa. I nearly had a 0. He'll give me a wide berth in future.
Well, that's no loss. Stunner like you can find someone better than him.
That's the trouble I have. Well, there you go then. Who? He's married.
So?
It's not right. It's not. I miss Stunner.
You have me.
Annie was my sister.
All right then. It's a wild night. This is no place for a young lass like you.
I'm looking for my sister.
Lost, is she?
Yeah, sort of. 2 years ago.
2 years.
Yeah.
Look, you'll catch your death. Hop in cab and I'll give you a lift home.
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
You alright, love?
Yeah? What are you lot doing here?
Team building exercise. 6 counties, forces, practicing together. Bonding, they call it. Fingertips searching a noxious environment today.
So what are you searching for when you do it for real?
All sorts. Property, abandoned vehicles, weapons. I mean, anything that fits a crime jigsaw. Bodies are the most interesting. Yeah, but they're also the rarest.
What happens to a body underwater?
Well, it does get in a bit of a state. It swells up with gases first thing, and then all these little things start nibbling on it. Crabs, eels, you name it. It's when they get caught going up and down with the tide. Not likely to make it out in one piece. The extremities come off. It's not unusual to find an old boot washed up with a foot in it. Do you remember that black plastic bag we found in Coniston, Kenny? We thought it was an outboard motor until we opened it up and an arm fell out. Hey, shut up, Will. I'm setting a lady. You alright, look?
Yeah. I better get back to work. Must be wondering where I've got to.
Broke every rule I've ever been taught.
It was just a kiss.
I don't know what came over me.
Oh God, thanks a bundle.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't. It's just that you're my client and I haven't compromised a client before and it won't happen again, I
Oh,
promise.
for God's sake, give it a rest. I've quite enjoyed it myself.
Really?
Of course. I wanted to as much as you. It's because you make me feel safe. You do.
What's wrong?
I saw you with your wife down the cafe. Ill, ain't she?
Yeah.
Needs you.
Yes.
What about me?
I care for you.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
What about the counselling?
Yeah, if you like, yeah.
Well, maybe I ought to refer you. Jack Kilbride's very good. He's done some excellent work with alcoholics.
Alcoholic?
Yes.
What, that's your diagnosis, is it?
No, no.
Yeah, well, for your information, I've got a assisted disappearing problem, not a fucking drink problem.
Oh, Kath.
Dear Steve, thinking of you. Till next time, all my love, Annie.
hell did you get in here?
I saw a window. It was open.
You spying on me?
No, of course not. I'm not.
Well, what the fuck are you doing then?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to be with Annie. I just wanted to see her one last time.
I'll give you one last time.
This is Plymouth Police Station. The inquiry office is now closed. We are open between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. In an emergency, please. After the tone, and we phone you back as soon as possible. Thank you.
I know you're in there. Open the door. Come on, Gav, let me in. Please. I can explain everything. Listen. I didn't know Annie. I loved her. But I don't know what happened to her any more than you. For Christ's sake, Kev.
I need to talk to you. I know what happened to Annie.
You know what happened to Annie? What do you mean? You can tell police?
No, I haven't. They're closed tonight. Yeah.
Well, free tomorrow, that's me. I'll go with you.
Would you?
Yeah, of course I will.
Well, where?
I just said that before back. Don't tell anyone, okay?
No, I won't. I'll go straight to bed.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Sleep well.
I will. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. You take care, alright?
Bye.
Bye.
money for the blind.
Sorry.
Oh God, am I glad to see you.
Why couldn't you have just left it alone?
No. Oh,
Still no news. Even finding a body would help. At least there will be something certain.